Astrological here, master weaver of mystery suspense thrillers, as well as broadcaster of Astrology. Here to bring you your daily astrological update for Tuesday, November 5th, 2024. Don't forget to download, read, and review the Freestyle Cypher, Volume 2, the Anthology, is available now. You get 6 intriguing stories by 6 creative authors, and we'd love to hear what you think. So definitely check it out, and don't forget to read and review. I won't hold you up anymore. Let's go ahead and get into the astrology. The sun is in Scorpio at 13 degrees until later on this afternoon. I believe around 4 or 5 o'clock. I have it noted here, so I'll definitely let you know what time that is. But anyway, where you have placements in any sign between 10 and 16 degrees, you're affected by these energies, okay? The energies are very cheerful, they're sincere, and they can be generous. But one must be discerning as to whom they confide in, especially where you swear these energies. Don't trust the untrustworthy. Some can see their generosity being taken advantage of, likely where you swear or sextile this degree, where you're helping someone, giving them some type of assistance or opportunity. So just make sure they are trustworthy, because greed can be an issue for someone. Where you square this angle, one can be experiencing bad health as well. So I'd say where you have, we'll get to that. Shared finances, your passion projects, sex endings, new beginnings can all be a focus during Scorpio season. Cancer and Pisces placements receive the blessings that come from these energies, and these blessings can benefit home and family. Virgo and Capricorn placements within those degrees grant or receive the assistance and or opportunities that can involve work, one's health, their daily routines, or where they are of service to another person. Leo and Aquarius placements see the tension, so effort is needed in those areas of your chart, and it can involve your friends, your social groups, your children, romantic partners, fun, and creativity. So that's probably where you'll have to, you may have to put some money in. You could be dealing with someone who's greedy, so you just want to be mindful of that. You could also be dealing with bad health or someone with bad health. Taurus placements too. Taurus placements actually oppose these energies, so they could, because they're directly across, they could be seen where you have Taurus in your chart between 10 and 16 degrees. You could be seen as joyful, happy, sincere, but you may have to be discerning, especially as it pertains to your wealth, your worth, or your resources. Gemini and Aries placements make a fated yet karmic aspect to the sun in Scorpio. Therefore, placements with those degrees are dealing with a unique challenge. It affects your image as well as it pertains to your networks of people, your neighbors, and even your siblings. Sagittarius and Libra placements in your chart have to go for and or initiate, or that's where you'll have to go for and or initiate the assistance or opportunities. It pertains to partnerships, relationships, education, skills, long distance travel, and or what you think and preach. Don't forget that I put all of this in the morning on my Facebook page at Author E-Ray Taronic, so you can actually see the wording where you can compare your degrees in the astrology to your actual chart. But anyway, moving along. Today, Mars is in Leo squaring Juno in Scorpio at 0 degree. This involves a promise, a marriage, or a commitment. Effort is needed or a challenge is posed. Do you have placements in your chart between 0 and 3 degrees of Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, or Taurus? because that's where you're affected by these energies. The energies are generous, benevolent, and even dignified. Leadership capabilities can be utilized. Respect and esteem can be granted. One can have a high status or position, but you must avoid being a tyrant, being foolish, combative, or unwilling to compromise. Someone doesn't hesitate to get into conflicts, no matter how dangerous they might be. So avoid violence, aggression, and things like that, although accidents can happen. Whether you're the one getting it done to you or you're doing it to someone else. Also, someone's courage can usher in success for them. So definitely effort is going to be needed regarding a promise, a marriage, or commitment because of this transit today in general. Now, from around 4:25 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, up until about an hour and 50 minutes from that time, the moon in Sagittarius will square Neptune retrograde in Pisces at 27 degrees. Now, effort is needed or a challenge is posed. Do you have placements in your chart between 24 and 29 degrees of Sagittarius, Pisces, Virgo, and or Gemini? Because that's where you're affected by these energies. The energies are careful, brave, resilient, fearless, determined, and even hardworking. Someone here is asked to fulfill some sort of responsibility, even if you have to do it slowly and patiently. Success will come from steady progress. And steady progress can also be had under the protection of an influential or powerful friend or boss. Recognition can also be had as well as good fortune during that time. Now, today in general, Pallas in Sagittarius is trining Chiron in Aries at 20 degrees. Jupiter in Gemini is also providing lucky assistance and or an opportunity to expand. Do you have placements in your chart between 17 and 23 degrees of Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, and or Gemini? Because that's the area in which this transit is affecting you. It's where the energies of luck are poured into creativity, intellect, problem solving, knowledge, wisdom, and the arts. Something is being healed, perhaps one's image or how they're seen. These energies can be withdrawn, pondering, intuitive, brave, superficial, and even anxious. Success and recognition can be had. Some are receiving attention of a player. Loneliness, poverty, exile, and or imprisonment can all be overturned. Friends can assist. Recognition and wealth in or through politics can be had thanks to the support of powerful and even loyal friends. Now, a more focused transit by 10:16 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, the moon in Capricorn at 0 degree will sextile Juno and Scorpio. Now, this will be for about an hour and 50 minutes. This ushers in an opportunity and or assistance to be garnered or granted regarding a marriage, a promise, or a commitment. It can involve something you master or that you're simply good at. This helps where you have placements in your chart between 0 and 3 degrees of Scorpio, Capricorn, Pisces, and Virgo. These energies can be foolish, combative, insightful, clever, multifaceted, perceptive, and even unwilling to compromise. One does not hesitate to get involved in conflicts, no matter how dangerous they might be. So you can be tasked to compromise, avoid violence and aggression. Your courage can bring in success, where you may have to discern someone's motives or true feelings can be during this time. Success can be achieved by doing things fairly. Film can be successful. Someone can have two simultaneous occupations, or some can just simply be leading a double life. Now, there is a fated yet karmic aspect from the moon to Capricorn, to Mars in Capricorn. I'm sorry, let me do that over. There is a fated yet karmic aspect from the moon in Capricorn to Mars in Leo at 0 degrees. At the same time as, that last transit, that began at 10:16 a.m. This ushers in a unique challenge or effort is required where you have placements in your chart between 0 and 3 degrees of Leo and or Capricorn. And these energies are generous, as I said before, insightful, multifaceted, perceptive, benevolent, and even dignified. And leadership capabilities can be utilized. Okay? Respect and esteem can be granted. One can have a high status or position. Just avoid tyrannical behavior. And here you may have to discern someone's true motives or feelings. Success can be achieved by doing things fairly. Film and things that have to do with film can be, can be successful. Someone can have two simultaneous occupations or simply be leading a double life. Moving along to 12:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's when Mercury in Sagittarius will shift over to 4 degrees, where it will be sextiling Vesta in Libra for the rest of the day. This ushers in an opportunity or assistance being garnered or granted regarding a relationship or partnership. So where you have placements in your chart between 1 and 7 degrees of Sagittarius, Aquarius, Libra, and or Leo, you're affected by these energies. Communication comes in. These energies can be sad, accepting, passive, reckless, undiscerning, and or lacking practical or good sense. One may have to take on an obligation that has to do with a child. They may feel burdened by a child. Under this transit, single males should be discerning and select relationships carefully. Don't be overly confident, because this transit does allude to multiple partnerships as well as forbidden ones. A feminine energy can be the cause of reoccurrent failures. And that's going on for the rest of the day. So be mindful of that. Now, around 3:57 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the moon in Capricorn at 3 degrees will sextile Lilith in Scorpio for about an hour and 50 minutes. So where one has placements in their charts between 0 and 6 degrees of Scorpio, Capricorn, Pisces, and or Virgo, assistance or an opportunity is offered or granted. These energies are pondering, solitary, noble, calm, generous, artistic, and even caring. One may achieve success, recognition, and or obtain a prominent position in education, law, or the arts. The arts are favored, especially music, poetry, dance, painting, and film. Recognition can be achieved through artistic pursuits. Moving along to 5:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, that's when the sun in Scorpio will shift from 13 degrees to 14 degrees for the next 24 hours. Where you have placements in any sign of your chart between 11 and 17 degrees, you're going to be affected by these energies. These energies can be lazy, conceited, and fearing the inevitable. Some can be dealing with a freeloading energy or someone who claims credit for another person's work and or accomplishments. Others can be blaming someone else for their misfortunes. Dwelling on past failures can cause one to remain stagnant, especially where you square these energies. So be mindful of that. Just be mindful of all of these things in any area. for the next 24 hours starting at 5:15 p.m. Shared finances, your passion projects, sex, endings, new beginnings can all be a focus. Cancer and Pisces placements within that 11 to 17 degrees receive the blessings that benefit home and family. Blessings can come in secretly as well. Virgo and Capricorn placements within those degrees, that's where you receive or are granted the assistance and or opportunity that can involve work, one's health, your daily routines, or where you're of service to another person. Leo and Aquarius placements within those degrees are where you're going to see the tension in your chart. It's where the effort is needed. That can involve friends, social groups, children, romantic partners, even fun and creativity. Taurus placements within those degrees of 11 and 17 oppose the sun, so they're directly highlighted. Your worth, wealth, or resources are affected in that area. Gemini and Aries placements make a fated yet karmic aspect to the sun in Scorpio. Therefore, placements in your chart with those degrees between 11 and 17 of Gemini and Aries is where a unique challenge can be affecting you. It can be affecting your image as it pertains to your networks of people, neighbors, and even siblings as well. Sagittarius and Libra placements have to, those areas in your chart is where you'll have to go for and or initiate assistance or opportunities, provided they're between 11 and 17 degrees, the placements. It pertains to relationships, education, skills, long distance travel, and even what you think and or preach. Don't forget to download, read, and review the Freestyle Cypher Volume 2. The anthology is available and we'd love to hear what you think. Check out author E. Taronic on Facebook so that you can actually read what I have said here, and you can follow the transits easier and compare them to your chart. Thanks for sticking around, and I'll see you guys on Thursday. Bye now.